economic development. It's a challenge, but the people up in Bemidji have been doing that for a while. And in fact, we talked to Dave Handel and Gary Johnson a while ago about 218 Relocate, I think, right? Yep. And Shelly, what's really cool about what you're doing is you are actually doing it. And I want you to talk a little bit about this Concierge program that you have up there.
Sure. 218 Relocate is a relocation economic development in Bemidji, Minnesota, 218 for the area code. I've spent my life doing 218, living in the 218 area code. And Bemidji Concierge is kind of a subset of that. We've hired a facilitator that connects, and we call them community connectors. So for example, my husband and I like to fish, we like to golf, and so we recently were reached out to from the concierge person, and she asked if we would, just have breakfast with a couple that moved from Des Moines, Iowa, and they happened to move to the same lake that we live on, and so we brought them to a hockey game, we've introduced them to more people, and just trying to make sure that they want to stay.
It's kind of like a modern-day welcome wagon, but much bigger.
It is. I think we've moved about 350 people into our community in the last couple of years with the 218 Relocate program. And I also serve on the Economic Development Board, and I'm passionate about that. And I think what's really important is that once they move there, if they don't stay connected, that we lose them. And the whole point of bringing them there is to kind of build our community and build opportunities.
The people are amazing. They have such a welcoming community here, and if you are the new person in town, they go out of their way to just invite you to their house, introduce you to new people, new businesses, and it's very inclusive.
Well, and it's ironic that you use the word connected because fundamentally that's what Bunyan Communications does, right, in terms of connecting people with fiber.
Absolutely. Paul Bunyan's a wonderful partner. Their people serve on the committees as well, and they're part of our community, and we wouldn't be growing. I think Dave Hengel, you mentioned, our economic development lead, he touts Paul Bunyan Communications all the time. It really makes his job easier because we have full gig service up there on, I think, about 6,000 square miles. It's really easy for him to attract people to our community as well.
And for full disclosure, Pinnacle Marketing Group is part of Paul Bunyan, right?
Yeah, we are owned by 14 broadband companies. Our largest owner is Paul Bunyan Communications, so we're very closely related to them.
And you guys do the type of marketing, though, that I would imagine an economic development organization would really love, right?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Greater Bemidji is one of our clients, so we do social media for Greater Bemidji. So Dave, our leader, is bringing that out to all the site selectors and sending them to the LinkedIn page that we also help him with, and then they can see what Bemidji is all about before they ever show up.
Well, and it's beautiful. I mean, the footage I used in my interview with Gary was amazing. It makes me want to move there.
We'd be glad to welcome you, Ken.
Well, and I know you have a concierge program to help me fit in.
Absolutely.
So.
We'll get you connected in our community.
Great. Thank you, Shelly.
Thank you.